And this is the latest innovation that we've done in BCs, and it's pretty well going to re-engineer how we do BCs in the future. The most noticeable thing about it is the way we build a harness system. We've been building them the same way for 50 years, the whole industry. We just take a bunch of heavyweight nylon and packing material and sew it all together. It hasn't been changed in 50 years, and that has a lot of weaknesses to it. That type of harness system that we've been doing all these years, as you well know, slides on the wetsuit in the body pretty much. It absorbs water and you take half of Bonaire back home with you. It fades. This is actually a moldable gel made out of monoprene. So the benefit of the moldable gel is several things. One would be it molds to the body in a very comfortable manner. The part I like about it a lot, it actually grips the body, so it doesn't ride up on you at all, or it doesn't shift on you at all as you go through the water column. So it's a grippy material, so it's a moldable, grippable gel on this unit. And very durable. It's made out of the same thing we make our Sea-Wing Nova fins out of, which is just a different durometer of monoprene. The weight pockets are very nicely engineered on it also. Since it has a moldable weight pocket like this, it's a lot easier for the diver to load the BC full of weights, and it's a lot easier to clip than most. You could do it all with one hand because this is a fixed buckle. So it just loads in, boom, one hand, you're done. Where in the past we always had a little struggle, a little twist trying to get all of that together. The bladder or the air cell is a full lift BC, so even though this is very travel friendly, don't let it fool you. This isn't just some little Caribbean BC with low lift out of light materials that isn't going to last you very long. This is a full professional quality BC that'll last decades. It's designed for Caribbean diving, can be very travel friendly, which you're going to see when I pack it up. But it also can be a full lift BC that you can wear with your dry suit when we're diving locally around here. The air cell is designed to make back-mounted diving for the less skilled diver even easier as far as face-down feeling on the surface that some new divers with back-mounted can sometimes experience, where the more experienced ones do not have that issue. But if you've never had a back-mounted BC on in your life, you'll feel it on the surface tend to shove you a little forward. There's a lot of tricks that doesn't happen, or I wouldn't dive one myself. But this has enhanced that feature a little bit. We put more of the lift down at the bottom of the BC, where before back-mounted BCs you have this big horseshoe above your head. And that's not doing you any good sticking out of the water when you're up here. So you shove all that extra air that's not doing anything for you on the surface and shove it all down at the bottom of the BC. It lifts you very high out of the water in that manner with very little air in the BC. It does have some weight and trim pockets, not only the main weight pockets here, which are designed for your main lead, which could hold 10 pounds apiece, but you could put a 4 or 5 pound lead that's non-ditchable here in the back to help counter the face-down flotation effect for the newer diver. There is no face-down flotation for a little bit more experienced diver. It packs very easily too, and we tried to make it a full professional BC that was full quality but could travel down to the islands very nicely. There's a lot of ways you could pack it. I'm just showing you one. Where you take actually the cinch band, kind of wrapping it up and putting it in a cute little package like this. It's going to go in the bag very easily. And the beautiful bag comes with the BC. But believe it or not, I can get a full Caribbean system in this little bag and carry it on to the airlines, or just carry it down to the boat dock. My entire system. You mean mast fin, snorkel, wetsuit, boots and gloves, BC? Yes, yes, and yes. Which you will see as I pack it up. I usually put the wider end of the BC towards the bottom of the unit. There's no particular way it can all go in, but I found a couple of nice ways of doing it. I take my next bulky item, which is usually my wetsuit. You can see my attractive color. But this is a 3 mil wetsuit. They pack up better if you roll it. And the better you roll it, the more you pay attention to it, probably the tighter you can get it. But I pretty well just rolled it up really quick for you. I usually find this goes in here better on the side of the BC a little bit. So my wetsuit is in there. I can take my regulator, and normally it would have my instrumentation on here also. And there's a lot of space down at the bottom of this bag right now, so there's no particular place, but I can just shove it down there in the bottom and it fits perfectly fine. Again, there's no set way of packing. I've got my mask and snorkel I've got to deal with. I just kind of slide that over to the side somewhere, the snorkel. There's a nice pocket up in here. I can put my mask if I want. And by the way, this bag comes with this BC. And then I could take any pair of fins, a pair of Sea-Wing Nova fins, or I happen to have our newest fin, our Go fin, which is a scuba fin, but designed to be worn without a boot. It's a beautiful travel fin. But I also could take my full-blown Sea-Wing Novas and do the same thing with them, which are designed to strap on the outside of the bag. So at this point, I've got a total diving system 100% ready to go in the overhead carry or a stroll down to the dock.